It's been my observation that narcissists see everything through self-absorption. So everything you say, they'll interpret it as like regarding them personally, forgetting that there's a whole world of people out there and that you as an individual, it's not everything you say doesn't have directly to do with them. So for instance, once I was making like one of my first videos about narcissism on an old channel I had called Simply Biking, that was primarily just about motorcycles, riding, the enjoyment of riding, getting tune-ups, how to tune up your motorcycle and stuff like that. And so this video was kind of a step away from what was normal on that channel. And because I was learning about narcissism for the first time, I was preparing to go no contact with my family. And one of my most supportive subs immediately responded with, were you making that video talking about me? And it's like, of course not. Why would you even think that? I'm going through something personally, and you're a sub on one of my channels. I had 2 channels. And it kind of showed to me how they think everything is like that you say is a slight towards them individually. I had like 750 subs at the time, and I would never make a video kind of putting down one of my subs personally. So that was kind of like, wow, that's a strange take, Or, recently I made a video about eyebrows, about how narcissists have very well manicured eyebrows. And I immediately got kind of a negative text message from a family member. It's like, I think that family member thought that I made that video with them in mind. No, this had nothing to do with you. But that's the way narcissists perceive things, is that everything is about them. And you can go on in other examples, but the point remains that you have to walk on eggshells around narcissists, because no matter what observation you make, they're interpreting it that you made that observation about me. And they'll feel slighted so often with observations that you make about, especially about people or people in general. They'll say, oh, was that a slight at me? And get offended all the time. So you just can't do right around narcissists, especially if you're in kind of a serious interpersonal relationship, like a sibling, mother, father, girlfriend or wife, or, husband if you're a female. So it's extremely exhausting trying to reassure them, of their insecurities, As a younger brother of a narcissistic sibling that was 4.5 years my senior, he was just always needing me, this little brother, to like pet him and calm him and reassure him, of his insecurities, and well, no, of course I didn't mean that as a slight to you. And, I'm a little kid, as an 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, constantly having to reassure this older sibling that, no, you're fine. You look fine. In secret, you always come to me and say, do I look this way? Am I getting too fat? How does this hairstyle look? And it's like, just exhausting. And you do your best to reassure them, but that insecurity never goes away. So good luck to anyone out there that has a close interpersonal relationship with a narcissist, because it is exhausting. If you have an experience, I'd love to hear about it, about how this insecurity is just exhausting, about how you always have to reassure them, reassure them, reassure them. Leave it down below. Thank you. Hit like or dislike. I'll talk to you later.